Alright, hello and welcome back everybody to Student to Masters season number 7th. Welcome back everyone. We've already had an exciting day 1 matchup that was between, of course, Judgment Day and Beans Al Dente, which saw Judgment Day go through as the winner of that match, knocking Beans Al Dente down to the lowest bracket. And now for the second day, we will have the remaining game of the upper brackets for round number 1 to see who will go through to face Judgment Day in round 2, or who will drop down to the lower brackets and fight for their survival against Beans Al Dente. The matchup for today is the GOAT Colors. This may contain nuts. Of course, this is a 4-team community tournament. Welcome back everyone. If it's the first time you are joining us, once again, just quick explanation. This is a mix-up tournament containing multiple ranks, semi-randomized team selections. These teams have had some time to gel with each other, get some practice in, but now it is game time, and we will be able to here very quickly take a look at the player lineups for today. So for the GOAT Killers here, it will be Fen, Gala, Shone, and Noel. So Noel is not supposed to be in the team, but the main player Mosey is unfortunately not available, so Noel, the community admin, will be subbing in. GOAT Colors, very interesting. I mean, plenty of experienced players. I think it's a good balance spread. It's really just about their performance. Some of these players have been known to be a little bit wishy-washy in terms of their performance, so we'll see what they bring to it. On the other side of the map will be Making Nuts, will be Natty P, Spastic, Adam, Noah, and AJ. Is Spastic actually a debutant, once again, very high-level player. Sort of a different-esque player with a German duelist player, very high rank as well. So we'll see how he performs. We've already seen plenty of good performances from debutants so far. And now we've just ran through that. I believe we have the map vetoes ready to go. So we'll just take a look at that to see what is the map agenda for today. So first 2 bands will be Per and Split. So Bind will be our first map. So we GOAT Colors his map pick, and Making Nuts will be on defense. And for the second map, it will be Corrode. So we've already seen Corrode in yesterday's matchup. We'll see it again today, and that's the second map. Will be GOAT Colors on defense. So all the teams opting for defense firstly on all 3 maps. The final one, if we do go there, is Haven. I mean, pretty interesting. Haven and Corrode we both saw yesterday. So teams will definitely have had chances. It's just take a little bit of footage, not against their opponents, but just on the other side of the bracket to see what they can learn. But for the first map, it will be Bind, something completely new. We haven't seen this, of course, in yesterday's matchup, which, as a reminder, went all the way. Not a single round of regulation left unplayed. It was 13-11, 13-11, and 13-11 to close it out, all 3 maps. So, hopefully we'll get an exciting matchup like that. I think for our viewers, that's what we want, right? For the community, that's what we want. For me personally, I don't think I really want that, considering, unfortunately, I will be the only caster for today. Well, pray for my voice. We'll see how this one works out. So, if you can, one of these teams, just sweep the other one. Just, gives me less work to do. But yeah, of course, jokes aside, very excited as always to see these plays. I think the matchups of today is a little bit more balanced in terms of the play styles, in terms of the players that we can expect, what they can do. As for the matchup yesterday, it was very explosive. I mean, it was a clash of styles, right? We saw Judgment Day playing super explosively with Tama, right, backing on the Neon, backing on these agents, so you're wielding the Judge, wielding the Odin, wielding the Bucky, stuff like this, and against a very structured team in Beans Al Dente, with Judgment Day being able to win that out just off the back of explosive individual performances. But of course, for this matchup, I think we'll see a little bit more similar style. So it will really just be about which teams really have their protocols down, and some new players, some subs. Both teams have a sub coming in, and we'll see how that one works out. We're just getting things sorted out, and hopefully we'll get the match started soon. But in the meantime, I think Bind is a map. I mean, there's a lot of options here for both teams to play on. I mean, double duelist, double initiative, double controller is all available. I mean, Harbor very much in the meta if you want to go there as well. But of course, Viper, Brimstone, stuff like Viper Omen were very classic. You know, can run a Sky, a KO, things like that. So we'll see how this first map works out. But then, you know, after that we'll go on to more, I suppose, familiar territories where we've seen teams play on before in Haven, and then the second map, of course, in Kuro. Which I think we kind of have an idea of what to expect. I think these players, at least in terms of duelist players, like Audi and Spastic, they really enjoy, you know, these sort of character, these sort of waylay sort of archetype of agents. But yeah, will be interesting to see. For Goat Killers, I mean, the name states it, right? I think they're back for revenge. I think these players like Audi, like Gala, like Shone, you know, kind of missed out quite a bit on these on the STM titles. They've come close plenty of times before, but just unfortunately just cannot get over the line. And for the other side, Mega Team Nuts, I mean, what a name, right? It just absolutely impeccable branding. I think probably the best in the tournament. The logo's fantastic too. So let's see how this one works out as we do head into Vine here. It will be, of course, Mega Team Nuts starting on defense. Goat Killers is map pick. We did skip the agent select, so I'll just walk you through as we go. But here we go. Then Goat Killers, and gonna go a little bit heavier, starting on B short towards Hookah, and we're seeing 8 showers pressure as well from the other side of the defense. So information is gonna be given over here. The dog should give away the info. Q on the swing. Super Humble Hippo here, gonna back away for a little bit. Needs to stay alive because he's the only defender on this B side, but we'll go down defense, and that's the first kill collected off this matchup, off this map. The rest of the team will have to filter through, but his flank is coming through already. I mean, it's off the back of the TP, so it should be known. And Telepathy, his job is just to bide his time, wait for the rest of the teams to filter through Hookah and find something. He will find that. It's exactly that, which he will find. Audi going down, and the recon coming through as well. Good spotting 2 in the 2. Won't find out 1 in Cubby, but now Hayabusa will spot 1 out. Hayabusa, of course, is Adam Long. Timing by the community. Spastic got first kill on the Reyna here. Interesting pick, but Fen would put up the 4K on for the ace, and we'll get it. How about that for a start? You cannot get any harder than that. Yesterday we had an ace. We had to wait until the second map to have it, and it was a very exciting sort of hero ace to set everything up on the 15-year-old of Precise Eric. But here we go then. Fen, long-time player. I mean, big-time improvement. Remember, Fen coming into the server, very low rank, worked his way up. And talk about a explosive, heated start. Pick up the ace on the Vito. Just sets things up nicely. Works towards that ultimate. Of course, Vito, the ultimate, just so impactful when you do have it. It's a war beater of an ult, can change rounds basically. Like, this is, remember, old Jet ult, beta Jet ult. That's essentially what it is right now in terms of the impact. Gala there, collect a eco frag on the Spectre v Chamber on B long. So we saw some maps yesterday that Chamber was an option, but no teams going. Sorry, we did see a Chamber come out on both Corrode, and I think it was also the last map as well of Abyss. This time we do see come out of the first map here. I mean, just working up a short. This double setup, it's up top here. It's going to be a little bit difficult to clear. It's all about what Cadmus can do here. As a team will have to come through. They check it, but they check it lazily. Gala, though, able to catch his counterpart. Gala will come down low. I mean, low HP, but I mean, the weapon's advantage surely would just be able to lock this one down. I mean, Telepathy and Spastic left alone, pistols in hand. Best can do is soak for some damage, and that they won't find any. So second round on the board for the side of Goat Killers. Well, bonus round time now. I mean, I think it's very difficult in terms of playing defense and having to lose pistol. I think it's a little bit more lenient if you're on attack and you lose the pistol, right? You can still farm the spike plant money, throwing your credits across the board, get an orb extra as well. So your economy is not really that damaged, but for defense, I mean, now the bonus round comes, it's not really free. Against lower weapons, you have to be careful. Any guns you drop, that's essentially not a rebuy because you don't have any sort of spike plant money to fall back on. That's from a Hippo. Not in the best position with TP away. I mean, we've seen this before. He got punished on the pistol round for this. But there is one player on B45P with him trying to support. So he's going to support this bottom shoulder. Count one. Oh, but the bullets run out, but the Hobbs are good enough to evade at least the initial pressure and the telepathy on the crossfire. The refract, sorry, not the refract, it's the counter punch is there to put one member down for Goat Killers. This is a fake though. The spike is on A. It's already spotted out. Both defenses on A. The rotations are already coming through. The plan is from 30 seconds off of the clock. They just have to run through into the Phantom Hayabusa. Does find two. His spike will go down for the money, but he chops off of it. So that will be denied. The round will go to maintain no spike plant on. That's big. I mean, had the opportunity to at least get something on the board for them there. That was basically a lost round already as soon as the spike was tapped. Unfortunately, couldn't find it. Make it nuts. I mean, the important thing is not only did they win it cleanly. Not quite a flawless round. Hayabusa did go down, but I mean, 4 guns carrying over. That's big time economical advantage going their way. Our guns should be equal. I mean, some players are already pretty close to the ult already. Swapping onto the hunter path devices of options for both EDS that makes you go slower. So swing out the timings is not going to be in your favor. It doesn't work out that way. Just be a hit. Evacuation is the name of the game here for defense. And out comes Evolution for 10. Third round ultimate form for that thing though. God, going through to CT's book did not need to do so. The cover aggression will get punished. So here, not. I think wait, isn't Soul the sub? I don't know why he's playing in Soul's account, but let's see what happens. 2v4 here, sure, this is not doable. The swing from Fenn's not good enough. The shot not good. You can see the hand flaps and gets punished. Just not really in the sort of space, I guess, to take the fight there. But well, Goat Killers finds the 3rd round, so makes it 3-1. I thought that Econtain's definitely had an opportunity to string a few rounds to get off the back of a good bonus round. Goat Killers now, the objective mainly is just to get this race ult up and try and work their way towards an explosive side hit. I mean, Pomegate Nuts, they definitely could consider some more proactive options. I mean, this is one of the responses here. We found out early to be short. I mean, parallel to follow, set up the bait as well, dropping off Hookah should be the call here. To bait out the Bucky, the Sky Trailblazer actually shot out to this. Bucky might welcome them into an unexpected choke point. Well, the Molly clear. Oh, that missed. That's gonna hurt Audi there. He had an opportunity to make this at least fulfill the protocols and make sure that they don't fall into any problematic moments. Walks in now, won't clear the left side. Focus all on the right. And that's the advantage. Now you play that setup. But Telepathy does go down. Let's leave Hayabusa now alone in Hookah with a lot of pressure coming through long. I mean, just nothing he can do there. It's just gonna go down and up 1v3 temporarily on the B site with only a classic in hand. The rest of TP through and make it a 2v3, but no guns. Only one big gun. Just makes things super difficult. There are weapons to be collected. For the rest of defense, they just have to work their way in. The time is already down a little bit low.
Last player standing.
And I mean, this is not going to be very doable off the back of that 3K for God. So they will close out on a Goat Killer with a good round on the board. Really clean conversion on the retake, for the post plant and fourth out on the board. They are starting to build momentum. You may contain nuts. May have to consider looking to switch things up a little bit, but we'll see.
Grenade. My ult's ready. Seek them out. Found. Spike planted. They will come there. Got him. One enemy remaining.
All right, sorry there, folks. We are back. My feed had a little bit of issues, so I couldn't follow that last round. But we are finally back. So technical issue has been resolved. We'll be okay for now. Hopefully, nothing else will follow, but we'll see. Goat Killers here, 5th round on the board already. So that's 5 out of 6 they've gotten, and they are on a roll here. Op Super Humble Hippo shoulder check, and it's just the crosshair placement is way too high. Only prepared for the far corner. Sorry, not the Optic Marshall. He's 2 away from the tour de force, so potential to get something in this round. And so in hookah, I mean, this is not the best weapon for the job. The Rap already coming through for Gala, but they're not spotting out each other. Finally, the information is there, and Soul goes down. Gala collects that kill, so I mean, the Eco not getting off to a good start. They just have to try and get as much damage as possible. And for Telepathy, who does find one low HP member in Gala, the Sheriff does prove useful perhaps in these scenarios, but the rest of the team in 2v4, only pistols in hand. Yeah, these ones have too far to ask of them. Hayabusa goes down, and well, the Marshall picks up. Surely won't find anything more than this.
Next time they see us, it will be from the hole in the ground we dig for them. Stand prime. Transfer ready. Denial active. Countermeasure broken.
Oh, I mean, plenty of aggression out towards B short here. The fight is on B long. That's the response from the defense side to try and string together their first few rounds, and it will be good. Trades go their way. It's not maximal efficiency, but the information plenty given over, and also just overall the aggression pays off. Really, just the proactivity rewards them. I mean, the TP play might be considered, but it will be into a stack. I mean, 2 members on A ready for this chamber trap towards Chowers as well. So if you do go for this TP, I mean, there's not much you can do. Perhaps if you do hit A, it's just gonna be tough. Spastic though, I mean, this is might be punished, and will be the only lone defender on B going down. That perhaps was the mistake. That will change the round situation, flip it on its head. Oh, it's a 2v2. All the back to the spike plant though. Well, secrets already used, and information should tell them that there's both of them are CT. Interesting setup though. 1 hookah, 1 sight, so it's up to the lone defender to stop the push in. I mean, splitting up the interesting decision up in Cubby. Not expecting the other swing, but Super Humble Hippo just cannot find the shots in time, and now makes it a 1v1 and walks out. The repositioning from Fen is crucial to catch the opponents out there. 1v1 converted, and Fen is on fire. I mean, just absolutely playing at the very peak of his powers right now, and well, unfortunately, it will be a Brazil scoreline on the board. I know we do have a few Germans in the lobby, so
Anchor set.
specifically on the losing side right now, so perhaps we won't be too happy seeing that scoreline go the other way. Now comes the tour de force. Should be spot out the shoulder and up the up. Well, the Amazon Prime yellow one. Well, that one's better. Already the BM coming through there. Using that 1v1. That's just your fault, bro. I don't say. You have to angle. No one else to blame. This is the power of the veto. I mean, you're watching the lurk, you're being the lurk, and you can fulfill the utility usage of an initiator of a sentinel, and you can be the entry player as well. Just the power of the veto is exactly what is in the matter right now. Lose on the tough situation. We'll walk through the molly, not expected. I mean, Audi Q was given over, but somehow they just won't expect it. Audi though, let's put up 2 to make this a little bit more doable, but Katmas just cannot convert. Finally, we see a little sign of life for me contain nuts. Second on the board. I mean, just too little. I have to reach into the nut jar and see if they can pull anything out here. I mean, I did really like the rounds that they did go aggressive. I mean, they lost it. They did lose the round previous when they went down 3-man strong, down B short. But I mean, I just like the look where they were more proactive, where they were looking for fights, where they were looking for information, and that will be exactly what they're doing here on showers. Fan going down instantly. That information given over as well on Camelum where he is. Sky, I mean, where the sky is, the spike follows. It's just the way the game works when you're playing these two initiators together. The flashes must initiate the contact, but the Gala won't need any of that. Stuck in the corner, somehow, but surely, yeah, cannot get out of there. Stuck in and trapped like a rat. Will go down. Makes sense, I guess. Hippo is kind of like a gigantic water rat. I mean, showstopper, orbital strike. Orbital strike already used on the defender side as well to clear out the site. I mean, this just kind of works for them because it flushes them out on site, so all they have to do is just worry about playing off their ults. Well, that pick is good though. So finding Katmas, I mean, should get things started. The molly's not good. You can defuse all the back of this, but he's not getting on it because the man advantage and the pressure from Garden is just way too huge to deal with. And Gala, he finds 4. So good to see the Italian Stallion here getting off to a good start. 14-4, 13-5. I mean, Fan and Gala just topping the charts right now. Explains really well, I think. 8-2 lead right now for the others. For Goat Killers. I think they kind of missed their window in terms of defense to try and see if they can use the timeout. At this point, I definitely just play out the rest of the half and see what happens. Super Humble Bow. This is an off angle. No swing, but spot 1. I don't know if he saw the spike or not. Judging by the rotation, which I don't think he did. Otherwise, either a flank call or rotate call would have come through. Of course, the danger playing bind is even when you have a man advantage or the spike information, there's no guarantee that the initial position you spotted them out at will be where they end up committing, because of the teleportations allows it just lightning fast rotations in terms of the attacker side. Trailblazer, I mean, didn't spot out the last remaining spot on backside, but surely, yeah, this flash will confirm. They are tempted to go here, but the rest of the defense are coming through. The showstopper ready to go at the most notice as well. They can. So Raze must stay alive, and they're kind of going to gamble him here, trying to tap the spike too early. The site is not clear, too aggressive. Showstopper comes out, won't find anyone, but Audi on the backside, plenty good enough to find the rest of the players. And Spastic, well, Ego on defense, 1v3. Oh, finds a good shot. Here we go then. Let's see what he can do against this. Pops the near sight. And just jiggling, trying to bait out a 1v1 headshot angle. That won't work out. Oh no, they're about to throw this. Gala, so close. Sorry, Audi's so close there to going down, but one more shot would have done it. But Spastic cannot make it happen. Shots was super clean until the very last one. took 3 body shots and missed 1. That's all it took. Audi finally closes it out. Almost a round that should have never gotten that close. A bit unlucky, I think, for Spastic. A very good attempt. But we are seeing, I suppose, signs of life for making team nuts. Hayabusa and Spastic are not that bad. I feel like their impacts in terms of their duelist players on defense is decent so far. Although playing, you have to chamber, you have to fade. I feel like you could definitely try and pressure even more. Get more initial fights coming in just like that. Spastic, that's a drive-by and a half. Instant decapitation to Cowlem. Thalapli, look at this position. Inserts it super deep. He won't be clear. Can he find the trick in this way? He will. Spots out, but oh, Audi just I think the 1 frame too quick on that decision to shoot. If I just waited a little bit longer, split second, that would have worked out. But here comes the evolution for Fen. Hayabusa though, again, look at this positioning. So you do go through. You will be spotted out. Oh, the timing's just not gonna work out. That's just unfortunate. A little bit unlucky, but I mean, interestingly, it does set up a flanking for Spastic. This fight is so important. He needs to win this one out. And Spastic, man, he is on fire today. Seeing exactly why the arena pick is being justified. A 2v2 hit. Molly trying to deny the spike plant. It will be stuck through. And it actually pops off, giving time over for Spastic to try and flank. Soul is doing a good job. Recognizes that he just needs to delay and doing exactly just that. This is a brilliant call on coordination. And wrapping around will get it in, and a clamp on the back will stab Fen. Won't be able to do anything about that. So 9-3 half. Definitely the winners of this half has been Goat Killers, but I felt big time positives in terms of how they Making Tay Nuts handled that final round of the half. Very stable, smart in terms of the communications, in terms of their approach.
There.
Well, yeah, maybe a sign of things to come as they go onto the attacker's side here. Reyna, Raze. It's not exactly Waylay or Jet, but with the way Spastic is playing, I think you can put him on anything and he'll find impact. The main issue is, of course, they don't have a proper flash. I mean, they have the near sight, but on the Reyna Eye, but it's pretty easy to handle. You can just shoot it. Definitely the Sky Flash is more impactful. Ogala spam very good damage to be found here. Double setup, backside, bathrooms not coming in just yet. Hayabusa, a good entry. The CT smoke is not in to cover. The rest of the team will focus in the CT rotate. The defenders' rotations. They're quick and they're effective. Spastic needs to find something and then get the heal come through, and will hold his ground. TP's through B. And now pulls the plug instantly. The rotation for Vito. The trap is there, so the hookah drop is not super favorable. Oh, super on the hippo. That kill was so needed. So much needed. Couldn't find it. I mean, it makes this round so much tougher here. They do have time to play with. It's not plenty. They can't afford to be a little bit more careful in their approach. And now, well, as we reach 20 seconds mark, surely this forces their hand. Will they clear? Will they check lamps? They won't, but Audi not good. Whiffing there. Could have gotten both, and the cover is not that good, but Spastic is better. 10 HP will collect Camelum. But this is such a tough fight for him. Can he find the backstab? Oh no, the knife out! Toss out the shoulder and can't find the shot in time. And just the HP advantage is there and just finds the final kill. So Spastic honestly had a window to win it. Played it correctly, but then just doubted himself at the very last moment, pulling out the knife. Unfortunate. Piss around goes the ways of of Goat Killers. I mean, what we're looking here is essentially a beatdown for the first map. Of course, is this Goat Killers map pick showing us that, you know, they have prepared and they are very much ready for everything their opponents throw their way.
As prepared as I'll ever be. Transfer ready.
Okay, pretty funny response here from Vito. Almost like he can hear me. Yeah, Fnatic buy here. I mean, 2 Guardians, Bulldog, Spectres all around. 22 pushes with force buy, almost required for the attacker side. Can they do anything about this round though? They'll get up close, and these Stingers will find impact if they can get into position. But Gala get wrapping around, denying the spike plant. I mean, it's spotted out, and this is delayed. The delay of the timing is so huge. Battle control important, superbly so, and Hayabusa. I mean, 1 HP does find another kill, but it takes him out of the rounds. Basket needs to go huge, and that Guardian will make sure that no funny business will go on. Plenty of damage, but it won't be the round. That's what they needed. They needed the spike plant and the round. They got neither, so it doesn't matter how many guns you take out of the other hand. They still carry 2 Guardians over.
Ready.
And the scenario here is they're forced into an ugly situation where it's just going to be force buy after force buy after force buy. Evidently, by the guns. I mean, the money won't be great for the rest. I mean, this is what happens when you're on a 3-11 score disadvantage. Let's see if we can find this one. Oh, Super Hippo. First time, really, we've seen him win out the fight in B short. Hayabusa with the satchels. They're not good, but good enough to avoid the Guardian. So annoying when you're on this one-tap weapon to go against a flying character like Raze, and somehow they'll crack open the sight. Look at this flank from Audi. Cadmus, though, needs to be superbly patient in terms of how he clears this off angle. Jiggles, cuts the corner. But the knife just won't, then salamying the corners won't be good enough, and Gala will knife out. Oh, the shots are not good for Super Hippo. Now all 6 eyes trained on one angle. There is simply no escape. A lifeline thrown into the water. It will be 4-11. I mean, 3-11 scoreline. We've seen this before. It is doable. It's not impossible, especially when you're on the attacker side. On Bind, they have ults to play with as well. It's really just about how do you manage these rounds. Like, the best I can hope for, in a perfect world, I suppose they'll be hoping forward to win these rounds and maintain as many guns and numbers as they can bring to the next, or even go down just to get these orbs. The ultimates will pretty much decide what they can do in the rounds. Gala, oh no, this potentially could win it for them here. They're playing a super deep default, trying to find information, but there's nobody watching in the back. And Gala, no need for trigger discipline. He finds that kill, and seemingly Hayabusa just not wanting any parts of that. Just back away, and now, well, that's a wrench in the works for making team nuts. The contact up A. Gala, oh no, not spotted out, and that kill, oh, that seals it. I think that's about it. I think both all taken out of the round. I think we can about call it there. I mean, just plenty of information. All they can do here is force the spike plant, try and get the money, but
30
even then, it's not
seconds left.
guaranteed. Some damage through here. Sees Nate combo and telepathy. He won't die off these things until they seal it off the swing. Gamma swinging alone, the showstopper perhaps a little bit overkill, but they will just try. They just want to secure the match point. Gala farming these eco frags, and he gets an ace off the back of that. So double ace for one side, and that's about it. I think that's the stompiest of stomp in terms of how it can go. One for Fen and one for Gala, getting off to a great start, and Goat Killers. Well, they are showing themselves to be a force to be reckoned with here.
They will go.
They'll just try and potentially run this down. It's nearly impossible to try and hit this site. I mean, it has worked for them, but this lower Free situation. Oh, the shots is good. That's so important. Taking out Audi. The smokes is gone. Fan is gonna be cleared as well, but Fan good for 1 and 2. And now this round is up in the works. Gala not checking his corners, flooding through. Almost had a timing window to slip past Basic, but not gonna work out in time. In the meantime, Fan already so good in this map. Traps already disabled. Sorry, the traps activated, so he knows at least there's 2 in hookah. No slong is here as well. Drops down. Fan spray transfers is not there, but the rest of the team filters in. The numbers will convert for them, and Finn will be on the board for May Contain Nuts. Won't get the spike plant, unfortunately. That round was just super close, though. I felt like, I definitely felt like Goat Killers could have closed it out. Just the hold was great. I mean, everything was set up perfectly, and then it was the shot on Super Home Hippo that started everything.
We win, we survive.
Sort of ended everything as well.
Still inside.
Yeah, we kind of see desperation again for making team, not him going super aggressive. I mean, Reina entering, hopping around, and to get taken out, and the judge entry. Oh, the low HP member won't be targeted too far away. The rest of the team needs to filter in though, so we'll find a Clad. The double trade tar there makes it a 2v2 there. Initially, the fight did not go their way, but now they have somehow crawled back an advantage in a disadvantageous situation. So can they track themselves out of the portal by their own bootstraps as the evolution of don't drop in Satchel on the back of that information needs to be given over. The nades will be thrown from the shower. Try and isolate the fight for now. Spike plant is perfect one way as well. Oh, tap out in a super exposed position. Drops down. Will be notified. The crossfire, I mean the molly as well from Soul Shrew. No chance for him to win this round, and Soul good for 4. Big round for the NA player here. Playing like 150 ping, by the way, so from all the way from Mexico, so this is very impressive stuff from Soul. Crucial that he stepped up in that round, saved them, dropping this map in a blowout. I've made it close, but I mean 6 opportunities to close this one out. Even if you are a diehard maintainer fan, you'll be skeptical at best in terms of the viability of this comeback. And we've seen 3-11s, we've seen 12-0 comebacks at the very highest level, but it just feels like this one Goat Killers they just need to tighten up a little bit. They need to get their ults together, get their wits about.
There.
They potentially close it out. Oh no, this Showers fight come through at an unopportunistic moment for defense side. Backs turn, and as Basic will find that one Catalyst though. Sheriff goes the other way as well. And Telepathy, I don't know if you want to go there and fight. Just rotation towards A will be caught through.
I have the spike.
Look at this creep up from Spastic, try and take CT control, and they were expecting it, but the lower weaponry make it difficult, and Fan only on the Sheriff can't do any much more than that. Back away, I mean, Spastic's so good. Really, the Spastic
Spike planted.
and Soul, the 2 factors that's keeping them in this map. All Goat Killers are looking for is damage. They don't want to use any ults. It's only low weaponry, so Eco 50 frags is what they want. Gala though. Oh no, that's an opportunity missed for Spastic, and that makes it a difficult situation. Now a 2v2, make it a 1v2 for Soul. Suddenly, what was an unwinnable position has turned into a very doable, and the Goat Killers will find themselves in a 13-6 victory. Plenty of time to defuse it out.
Sorry to spoil the party.
And they will close this map.
Win.
Feeling proud.
Megan Team Nuts, I think, put up a good fight towards the end, but it's just too little, too late. They did not play well enough on defense. They dropped 9 rounds, basically 6 rounds in a row. So at one point, just letting the momentum, the snowball roll a little bit too much. At the end of the day, I mean, Megan Team Nuts could have done a lot of things better. I felt like the protocols were a little bit lacking. The creativity was there, but I felt like they just didn't have the confidence to follow through on their plans. And Goat Killers, wow, talking about confidence, they had that in droves. Double ace. One for Fen and one for Gala. Going for the huge plays early on as well will certainly help the momentum, try and ride it all the way through this tournament and get off to a good start and make a statement win. Well, if the previous day was anything to say, if the story of the previous day was about close matchups, this one, it's about the GOAT Killers showing their prowess. We'll see if they can close it out in a 2-map series, which we did not see in in yesterday's matchup, but potentially will happen this one, or will we see Mega Team Nuts bounce back? Well, we'll find that out after a short break. And welcome back, everyone, to map number 2 of this matchup between Goat Killers and Maintain Nuts. Already we are going into the agent selects. Of course, second map is Growth. This will be Maintain Nuts' map pick. Goat Killers will be starting on attackers. I mean, I thought they started on. They picked defense, but apparently they. Oh yeah, yeah. So the two teams here are incorrect, a little bit confusing, but it's okay. No problem yet. Goat Colors will be starting on defense. I mean, super humble hippo here, of course. Context, it's Noah. I wish these players would just, keep change their name to the actual name in the community, but it's whatever. We'll be on the Yoru. So Noah, long-time Yoru player, big fan of the agent. Hop on it, see what he can do with it on Grow. And Grow, it's always been a good Euro map, I guess. I mean, the map came out during the big time Euro meta and Whaling as well, so. But no Whaling, Hayabusa, I think, wanting to go for the jet option. I feel like for Kuro, Whaling is probably the better agent. I mean, I think before I was definitely in the cap of thinking Whaling is not that good. But for maps like Kuro, I feel like her ability to just get in and get out these super tight angles, just to get information, if nothing else, it's just so much better. Because characters like Jet, they can still find impacts. I guess these mid takes on the operator. But a map like Kuro, that's both so big, huge rotations, and small at the same time in terms of sight sizes and these angles that you take. I mean, Jet is, I think, a little bit iffy of an agent in terms of comparing to the other duelists you can't have this map. But of course, a lot of times at this level, it's more just about comfortability more than anything. Here we go then. Early mid take from both teams here. The recon's good. Hayabusa though, the shots are not great. We're not gonna take on Fen. This is really messy stuff from both teams here. Fen just not going down. Oh my god, can somebody just go down, please? There we go. The kills goes the way of Goat Killers, and they shut down his mid push completely. Leaves the two lurkers on A. It looks like they were trying to go for an A split, but they just made a mess out of trying to kill Fen. It was only Fen. All he needs to do was just play off the smoke and push into A link, but they fumbled the back, and well, now they're in almost untenable situations. Crossfire everywhere, 2v2. The shots are not good either. Goat Killers pick up the pistol round, so Goat Killers continuing the trend of winning every pistol round here, not dropping a single one. And that makes things very difficult for Maintain Nuts, because I mean, just stats wise, just getting the pistol round ups your percentage of victory by a huge amount, and so far not a single one dropped for Goat Killers.
Keep up.
Eco, I mean, they're trying to sell a fake, pretty much early utility coming through, but it's not gonna matter too much. Look at this setup, close corner angles basically won't draw rotations towards B. The setup will still remain the same. The Vice here, the footsteps will come through. Good shot on Fen. I mean, Fen's been nasty with it. Top performing player in the lobby, and pistols against Sheriff against Eco. Back away, make the smart decision.
Last player standing.
Wow, the cavalry is here, and they are coming, hooting and hollering the entire way, leaving Noah alone. He won't find an arc to save himself from the rising tides. Second round goes away of the Goat Killers. No resistance offered up. And Maintain Nuts no spike plant for the money as well. They're gonna have to strap themselves in for a rough one here, even if it is a map pick. I just feel like the approach to overall is a little bit messy. I mean, they don't seem to have a comprehensive look of things quite just yet.
Let's go.
Hopefully they can figure it out. I mean, the main thing is it's just these trades need to be a little bit better. They just need to have a bit of a clearer game plan. This is what they want to do, because a lot of times I feel like they hit one area of the map and it works out for them. They get a kill or two, and then they just back away. They never commit through. This time though, I mean, Gala just sticking around for a little bit too long. I mean, you're fighting a jet. No way you actually think that's a lurker, right? So gets punished. Marshall, oh, good shot on Camelum there. Sorry, Camelum, good shot on to Gala. Oh, sorry, not Gala, Telepathy. Brings down low. So even the lower buy weapons still do damage. I mean, these Spectre, these Marshals, it can still be nasty being just hit your shots, right? Especially close up as well. Not much difference between the to split the way between the Spectre and the Vandal, something like that.
30 seconds left.
The smoke Camelum off. They run into the Vice setup. The flash is good, but he won't peek through the smoke. Finally does. The timing window's already passed in the Bucky. It's too far away. We'll get caught by the Seas. So many members low, and Audi in with a Bulldog trying and clean up. 30 seconds left with the clock. The Assault will come through, but the blind's perfect. That leaves the rest of the members in the 2v2. Weapons will be upgraded as well, given over, and now this is going to be a fair fight. Even if they don't win this, Goat Killers will still find impact and the damage that they solely need. Pun intended. Oh, but a double swing. For defense, brilliant. But now it's split up. The timing window is there, but Audi just cannot find the shots. So close that one out. But me contain nuts. That was a risky round at the very least, and almost a disaster on their hands. They drop a lot of guns. They will still be able to rebuy into this one, thanks to the spike plant. It's taken them a lot of effort to win these rounds. I just feel like these fights need to be tightened up a little bit more, especially when you're playing against a much more, I think, defensively stable comp. You have the Vice, you have the Fate, ISO, stuff like these, where it's just really easy for them to take initiative on the defense side of things. Playing double controller as well, so I mean they're trying to work the map. I think they're just doing it for the sake of working the map. Nothing really concrete, but the fights do go their way now. The kills there. Gala though trying to get the hold in towards Cubby on B. Peeking through on B main, trying to find something. A little bit too aggressive going into the smoke. And the footsteps, that gives away his position, gives away his intention. His fear. Oh, it's detected. And it's eliminated. Audi TPing in. He has an opportunity to line things up, but just cannot find it. Spastic there absolutely did not need to pop that ultimate. But will do so either way to secure this round. Well, Fen left to fend for himself on the high road, I suppose. So you have to just save the weapon over. McIntyre nuts. Perhaps just found a solution. I mean, if you can't outsmart them, just outpunch them. Alright, just plant your foot and start swinging. That's exactly what they do. They find these kills, and it works their way. Well, I think the money situation is it's a little bit interesting, because I mean, 2 sheriffs here, a little bit of a lower buy rate, only light shoots. Makes sense. You don't go light shoots, and the opposite side's gonna go full rifle. I think, I mean, 2 sheriffs, it's doable, definitely for goat killers. And they've been successful using these low weaponries before. They haven't given me a reason to doubt the efficiency just yet. Now what this look means, Fan, I mean, left alone on A, and the flood comes in, and all he can do is just back out. Cover the rotations. Look at this aggression towards B main will work out to push up the contact play. Called for goat killers to go explore when the information is given over towards mid and A. Gala is good for 1, but more importantly, it's not the kill, but the information. He spots out all 3 and the spike, and now the rest of the team on the defense can flood in, but the shots are not good. Audi, Fen not playing together. They're not good. The timing window there was there for Fen to swing off contact, but just won't able to baiting his teammates a little bit. And now Catman's on the inside, getting spotted out off the swing. Fight's going both ways now. Just filtering into Fen. Good stuff. Re-clearing CT. Going together as 1 unit. Catman's at a 1v2. Can't do much more. So may contain that for the first time in this matchup. They find themselves with a round lead. Spastic, just really the main factor here. 4K last round. Stepping up huge in these moments. Again, goat killers. Good looks across the map, just working it well in these early fights, but all it takes really is just one player like Spastic, like Noah, and Super Humble Hippo to just find something, find a fight, find a peak, find a good flash to swing, and that can change the entire round. Gala, yeah, I mean, it's not advised to try and swing through the Viper wall like that. We'll go down. And try and hit B. Oh, RT going down, so that's just every kill going the way of Megan Nuts until Camelum decided to put 2 on the board with the Guardian and Ace on lockdown as well. So don't know it's B, but Camelum needs to check towards mid here. He won't win out that fight, just too low HP, but a headshot won't matter anyways. Yeah, I mean, 2v3, the flank will come through. There's no trap on Megan Nuts' side. So Catmus just needs to try and bait things out. Be patient. Oh, but that's definitely not patience from him. It's just proud. There's no reason to go for that option there in that scenario. A swing, I mean, it's good. Fennis. This is not out of the question. Fennis have been on fire this entire series. But that Hans and the time, the jump spotted, they're making it as annoying as possible for him. And he won't find a kill on Telepathy. There we go, 3K for Telepathy. And making team nuts. Stringing rounds together here. Building starting to build a little bit of a staircase to point them towards the direction of the W. Oh, okay. Pressure towards A hit blind against his teammate as well. Actually killed Gala there, so that is rough. Gala blinded by your own teammate. He was in a good position. Audi though will find 1. Pick up the Vandal as well. Now left in the 1v4 and have the angle, but not the position. Out comes body shots. Making nuts now. Have the ults and they have the rounds. 5-2. Getting the lead early on in Corrode. Huge for them to try and get back into the series. Try and make it to the 3rd map. I mean, they were definitely beaten and bruised on after the first map of Bind. Heading into this, I mean, a team rejuvenated. 5 in a row for them. I mean, they are ready for it. 5 ults for Goat Killers, 4 for Making Team Nuts. We're in for a all-out brawl here, and this is exactly why you do not spam into the smoke with a Vandal. Tacked up instantly. The recon actually doesn't spot out the close player, but oh no, Katma's not ready for the close scan. How did Spastic get that kill? Run and gun away from the corner, able to find that one. But Goat Killers, I mean, it's working out for them beautifully somehow. Making Team Nuts had all the advantage in the world, but won't work out for them. Telepathy actually gets a kill on Gala, but the rest of the team, well, should know his position. Honestly, the ult there was kind of wasted. Telepathy, 10 HP, and you bring him into a fight to make him 150. A little bit unfortunate. Still, you think this is out of the realm of possibility. Unless they give it over for free. We'll need to select a site soon.
30 seconds left.
Fen is also low, so this is not really out of question. We can check Fen, which she won't. We'll put the third on the board for Goat Killers. Yeah, I mean, if he had just hadn't checked, if he had checked Fen's positioning, the B side was fully open there, and that was extremely doable, even with the low HP. But it won't matter anymore.
Now we wait.
Because now, Making Team Nuts finds the first roadblock on their road of redemption. 5-3. I mean, 2-round lead. I think the attackers always have the advantage on road. It's just a more attacker-friendly side in terms of attacker-friendly map in terms of how you can play it. A lot of options to go with. How you can call it. So that definitely want at least a 7-5 half here. Perhaps more if possible. Put Noah in the scan is good to try and find him something, information. They'll plant towards the A link, but out comes the Rose Garden as well. Viper's Pit on the attacker side as a counter, so the pistol won't matter if you step into the poison cloud. As Spastic goes down, Popsy but surely the disengage will be there for the defenders. And Spastic won't be given an opportunity to revive. The main factor to consider here is just the delay. They have to back out, wait for the ult to run out, and that just cuts out the time. It's valuable time that they need, crucially, to try and crawl it back as they fight forwards into a vice. Oh, popping swing from Camelum, and the round is done in the blink of an eye. The bulk of the attackers towards Link just cannot stop 2 players, and well, only the Vipers left to fend for themselves inside their own pit. And Goat Killers, oh, they're not out of this one by any means.
Now we wait. Launching forward. Lighting traps.
Oh, I mean, first time really that Spastic has just swung into B main like that, it will be punished. And oh, the pre-fire. I mean, this angle is just really nasty always. Have to look out for it. And Fen actually takes out Soul, and the rest of the members making team that's just super low HP. Hayabusa spotted out by the Hans. I mean, they know his position. The Prowlers will check. Will bite on. And what was Super Humble Hippo going down? Only will find this one consolation kill, maybe on Gala. He will, but that vulnerability means that 2 shots is all you need to bring your opponent down to 10 HP. Money is there for Making Team Nuts. Just go for the damage, right? Hayabusa can just try and pick fights, trying to get these guns, and go down and try and get an orb. But I think it won't matter too much because both teams have money to buy until the final round of this half. Actually, it says the main contains nuts. Money, that's not good. Wow. Okay, so I misspoke there. We're in a little bit of a rough spot because they lose this one. The next is still gonna be an awkward buy with a few sheriffs. I mean, they essentially have to force this one and then see what happens in the next. But alright, new look here. Instant hit towards B main. We've seen this before, but this time they bring a lot more numbers. Try and get something more. The dash from Camlum to disengage into the welcoming arms of his teammates. The double swing is there. Try and get the trade. Catmus only finding one back the other way. Making T-Nuts now cracks open the B site. Goat Killers. Oh, they have to cut rotations and Gala ult up. Try and find the kill. It's suspicious that you wouldn't push that. Gala's lost one of these fights before. This one a little bit messy, but he will find it finally. And it is protected by Fen, so a 2v3 very much doable. Shoot up as well for Gala.
No charges.
So in a tricky spot that won't be checked quite just yet. He's playing the trick of discipline until the very final moment. Finds that kill and that round is done and shot. Gala 10 HP. Yeah, won't be much more for him to find. So 6. Well, the first one to reach 6 will be Megan T-Nuts. I don't think anyone would expect that really after how the first map went. Definitely a much closer scrap between these two teams here.
Launching thorn. Blinding crack.
Oh, can't hide ding there. Unfortunate for Catmus. This, so they'll go back into this B-side option. Looks like they want to hit it fast again. Look at this flank. Oh, the options. Cablum is good. Oh, look at that seize value. My god, what a piece of utility that is. 4 people caught, but the swing is not necessary from Gala, but the rest of the team will filter in. And Cablum doing everything he can to win this round, single-handedly as well. And he will basically find it. Oh my god, beautiful 4K effort from Cablum. And he'll make sure the Goat Killers close this half out 6-all. Oh, here we go then. Let's see what Goat Killers can do on the attacker side. I mean, it just looks like a 5-man B rush. And only one defender here. This is the disadvantage, of course. Not running a sentinel is not when you do swap onto the defense side. It will be a lot rougher. They kind of know already where the Viper is, and they'll fight towards mid as well. Instant spike plan, and Soul goes down. That's the smoke taken out, so they'll have to rely on a close smoke instead. Which Spastic only has one. That's the problem you run. Trying to go for the ghost. Oh, shots are not clean from either side, but make it 10 nuts. I mean, they find themselves in a somewhat doable position now. They do split up their numbers. The flash is good. Lapsley should have swung off the back of that. And disconnect the fights mean that despite Super Humble Hippos finding another kill, the numbers would just be too much. Goat Killers, they pick up the pistols, so all 4 pistols so far going the way of Goat Killers. I mean, that's a stat line you'll definitely want to keep in mind, because only a very rare few teams are able to win a series where they don't win a single pistol round. You know, it never happens. There's a reason for it. Especially in the attacker side, to win the pistol is just massive. It just sets up your economy big time. It allows you to get these plants down consistently, get these orbs. They contain nuts. Well, they'll have to contend with no Sentinel, no Cypher, no Vice, nothing on the sword. They're relying on Viper basically to play as an anchor. Viper's decent, but a lot of time you're occupied as well. Other areas of the map. And this force buy for Super Hippo is not going to work out because he's taken down to a slither of health points. And again, I mean, all 3 rounds have been towards B, and they've been. Last round was towards B, and this round will be as well. And it will be potentially successful. I mean, Soul forcing up a stinger here, slipping the corner, trying to kill the spike planter. He will find that one, but surely the rest of the team is here. Fen damaged out onto him. Oh, this is scary now. This is approaching red zone territory. Telepathy on the buck. He needs to find a weapon somehow. They're not looking at this angle. They're backing away a little bit more, playing the crossfire. That's their intention. The spams are great. The spams are really nasty. It's just everywhere they go, every single time they push forward, they find maximum resistance, maximum security against telepathy. And his gun barrel, but yeah, the swing there wasn't great. Audi will pick that one off. And the force buy does not go the way of making team nuts, and sets them up pretty poorly. I mean, 2 guns, essentially 2 rifles, unless Hayabusa wants to stick with a glass cannon guardian. I mean, the two round lead isn't the biggest thing in the world, but it's just the money that's the issue. They're still forcing this one, so it's not terrible. Goat Killers, they just need to take 2 people out of the round, and the next round the money is terrible for making team nuts. So we'll see. Oh, Outlaw finding impacts here. Great weaponry to have in this round, where you know the opponents, a lot of them won't be able to afford full shields. Look at this, Hayabusa on the glass cannon as well, right? Yeah, well, 2 kills early on. 2 big guns taken out of the round as well, along with them. A site fully open. Making team nuts, they lose this one. They are in for a rough time. Let's just put it that way. Oh, Kamala, 1 step too far forward. Let's not throw this here. I mean, we've seen them throw this one before. Fendo, the collateral. Oh, that's why you do not run a glass cannon guardian. And Super Humble Hippo can't find anything. So 9-6 with the scoreline and the money. Oh, it's gonna be broken for making team nuts, but it will be bountiful on the other side of the fog of war. I was looking to play B fast again. I mean, they don't have Throws Garden, which I would, be hesitant to use into this round. So they'll just use the ISO all to try and isolate the one defender. And so, frenzy in hand. I mean, oh, you feel bad for the guy, because what can you do there? It's going to be a rough spot to be in for defense. Hayabusa, though, I mean, the only big gun in the round for the defense, Guardian. Last round was gas kind of Guardian, so this time we'll have some armor to play with. I'm still doubtful about what we can find after the gun taken out of the round. Spastic has upgraded. It means he's been good so far. Oh, but the damage for Super Mo on TT is to be able to find another outlaw shots missing. Now this puts Audi in a 1v2 situation. The flash is amazing from Noah. The shots are not good, but they will be there in time. Somehow, some way, making Team Nuts have fought their way through this advantage, and they put up number 7 to reduce the advantage to only 2 rounds.
You must keep going.
Very winnable round for Goat Killers there. I mean, kind of seemingly just let it slip away from their fingers.
Flash placed. Flashing. My blind is dead.
Oh, Gala, shots not connecting. Shots are not connecting. It will go down, and now Catmus looking for the trade. I mean, it's just a little bit overzealous, I think. It has to back away and accept playing a man down until Campbell has something to say about it. I mean, Campbell first map wasn't playing that great. I mean, his team kind of just won everything by their own role. Oh, listen, well, now he's playing well. Still got him coming out now. This will find impact, fighting all the way through the snake bite as well. Spot out and clear some of these away. So the only big weaponry on the board in the site not affected by the Sea Garden will go down, and Goat Killers 2 up on the number count.
Blocking sight.
So we've seen them throw bigger ones. Hayabusa just stuck in spike trap. Oh, the headshot angle is just rough to try and connect. Aussie does go down, but 1v3 a little bit far out of reach. Halfway already gone for the spike plant, and can't do anything here. Double swing is nasty, high-low as well. Good stuff from Goat Killers. They get 10th on the board. So really, we're starting to approach this twilight zone in the map where it just feels like Goat Killers are playing better. I mean, all they need to do is just not throw it around and they win. Every time I've seen them get early kills, they've gotten the early advantage. And making team nuts, they really do need these heroics to come through to find anything. And Hero Vandal on Spastic. Hopefully they find something here. I mean, plenty of ults for making team nuts. Impact for ults as well. I mean, Dimensional Drift, Nightfall, very doable on defense, even with weaker weaponry. Hayabusa might be tempted to jump over the box to see who's there. The bulk of the teams is going through. Elbow that eliminates the mid option though. Camblem is great on the knives kill. Spastic huge on the hero rifle, but off the back of the ult pop, yeah, that just floats out. I mean, it's running away and not letting him get anything. I see them, it's still kind of sticking around a little bit. Timer will eventually run out. Oh no, oh no, Spastic might win this round, and he will. Oh no, Gala dropping dead. I mean, all he needed to do was run onto site and hype, and instead he tried to swing out and go for the fight. And that's what you do not do. I mean, we saw Catmus just bunkering up in A main for the exact reason of denying Clove the ability to resurrect themselves. But well, it's not gonna work out. Again, Goat Killers, I mean, it's just throwing rounds at this point. Every time they've got an advantage to the lead of some kind that seemed, you know, monumental, that seemed insurmountable, they just let it slip away so easily. Oh, Camblem slipped the net there. A re-clear perhaps in order from Noah. Super humble hippo. Knife out. That's not what you want to be. Some damage. The flash shot's good. And the movement's better for Camblem there, so wins out the duel. Again, like, this is exactly the same scenario we've seen in the past 4 rounds. Every time Goat Killers has been able to find the early advantage, the information, positioning, the spike control, everything. It's just the final hurdle that they haven't quite figured out yet. Oh, that's a swing and a half of apathy there. Impacts galore to find that one. Spastic as well. Camblem though, good as always. 30 seconds
30
left.
seconds
This
left.
is doable. Oh, this fight is awkward for Hayabusa there. The movement's not great, but the swing anticipation is better. And somehow making Tay-Nuts get it back. 9th on the board. Wow, that is... I cannot believe Hayabusa was able to get that one. I mean, he was mid-air and everything, and it felt like Camlum had the perfect opportunity to just put him down when he was, you know, inaccurate weaponry and everything, and just the swing through trades. And not great for Goat Killers. And for the first time in this map, we see Goat Killers' economy get challenged. I have 2 rifles to play with. Oh, how many times have we seen Hayabusa get punished early on here? Either Hayabusa or Super Humble Hippo get punished. Even if the fight doesn't work out in Gala's favor, they're always there ready to trade it out. The rotation's gonna be too late. Spastic though in the smoke actually able to find 2 already. Audi with trade back. Finally puts down the ward beater in Spastic. Hayabusa will come down off the back of Soul falling. And that basically seals the round. It will be 11th for Goat Killers. I think that's a good effort. But the main thing is it's just dropping these kills a little bit too early. I mean, these swings are coming through to basically dry. No utility or anything. It's all it takes. And on the other side is just vigilance, really, to catch them. And so far, I mean, the individual fights have definitely gone the way of Goat Killers. Oh, the spams. Close, so close. He doesn't anticipate the swing on the right side. It's taking too long in the spam. And wow, in the blink of an eye, not even 5 seconds. 3 goes down. Spastic, that's a rare miss. We do not see him give up a kill that easily. Though the spray transfer is not there for Super Humble Hippo. And well, 12 for Goat Killers. Match point. Audi, come on, bro, don't give up. Why you already calling GG? There's 3 rounds to play. There's 3 rounds to play. I mean, the ults are pretty equal. I mean, Spastic's 1 away from his own. Mid look here, I mean, and then the Viper's a little bit counterintuitive. You put people towards mid and you put the Viper's wall. Oh, what a spot from Camlum there. Brings. Remember down low and Audi on the kill at Hayabusa, just getting punished time and time again with telepathy. I mean, popping swing to try and spot out the information. We'll find 2. Oh. Okay. Well, Spastic though, good kill on Camlum there. Takes out one of the most vital players I think in this map so far.
There.
Camlum has been so good. Then around just kind of slows down a little bit more. Oh my god, that timing is insane. Both of them missing each other. Noise made, so they'll know exactly where Spastic is, but they won't go chasing. It's kind of forcing them to walk all the way to B. Go into the Viper setup, but telepathy. Low HP already. Way too aggressive on the angle. Spike plant uncontested. And now, well, they can say nuts. Must fight. They must stand their ground. Ultimate to come through as well. I mean, he'll wrap around mid. This is just good stuff from Goat Killers, really. It's just whether they throw this around or not. Good vulnerability. No blind speak off. Good kills. I mean, ult popped. But, yeah, I mean, just no opportunities left for him. And look at this. So, this is just unfortunate. I mean, he DC'd. Just unlucky. But I don't think really he would have made any impact in this round. even if he was there.
Did I get inside your head? Attackers win. We
So it
won
will be 39 for Goat Killers.
the way of things.
And we have our first, really just, I think, dominant win. Yeah, I think the second map did go a little bit closer in terms of just the round count. You know, the general gist of it was definitely Goat Killers had the majority of the advantages. They just let it slip away a few times, and they do finally win it out. They show their class, they show their abilities for this one, and they win out 2-0, and they will be moving on to the winners bracket to round number 2 to face off against Judgment Day. Very interesting matchup. I love seeing how that one works out for tomorrow. And for the remainder, Beans Al Dente will now know their opponents, and they'll face Making Taint Nuts in the lower bracket to fight for survival, see who can move on and stay alive for at least one more map. All of that action will be during tomorrow's super packed triple header stream. So definitely look out for that. Plenty of Valorant action to come for tomorrow. But for today, that will, I think, will conclude it essentially. I've been your co-cast. I've been your caster, I suppose. It's only fucking me today. That's easily Toga. It is a pleasure to have you through the series, and make sure to stay tuned for tomorrow because we have a lot of action and stream. But for now, I'll say goodbye, good night, and I'll see you next time.
Use of marijuana.